Hello, and welcome back in. My soul sees and recognizes the light in your soul. I'm your host and culinary shaman, and this week I self-identify as Patrick Heartlove Moore. And this is the first energetically aligned, plant-based, non-violent, conscious cooking show. So why don't you grab a kombucha, don't forget to pack those good vibes, and maybe invite some of your crystal friends along to join the party, because this is cooking in my mom's kitchen. So, what are we cooking up today here in my mom's kitchen? What is the culinary ceremony? And what is the tasty journey and path that we're going to follow today? Well, this is a classic dish. And I think most of you will be surprised that we're going to be cooking this today here on Cooking in My Mom's Kitchen, because historically this has been a dish so intertwined with violence and broken treaties, toppling of regimes for money and oil, a dish that when eaten makes you feel like you have blood on your hands. Of course, I'm referring to the American classic, the hamburger. Now, all of us who are awakened to the true way the world works could never, in good conscience, eat such a destructive meal. But that doesn't mean we're not susceptible to the taste buds and desires and the cultural input that we see from advertising, and that could call us to feel a craving for such a violent and unconscious dish as a hamburger. And so that's why today, here in my mom's kitchen, I'm going to be showing you how to indulge that craving, to satiate the taste buds' want and desire of the hamburger with a energetically aligned, non-violent, plant-based, conscious take on the hamburger. One that you can enjoy and feel connected to the desire for such a meal, but that you can eat with a clean conscience, not feeling the blood on your hands. Let's begin, shall we? Now you know what we're cooking. Next we'll set the vibe. We have a second right now, so why don't you hit subscribe? Brothers, sisters, non-binary family members, my tribe, my medicinally motivated family. The first and most important question before we embark on the ceremony that we call cooking is, of course, what is the vibe that we're trying to create here in our mom's kitchen. So, take a second to think about the kind of container or safe space you would like to create to help bring about the ceremony that we call cooking. Perhaps you want to set the vibe of a lush, green, northwest forest, a creek running below the trees, raindrops dropping from the branches. Or maybe you'd like to make the vibe a stark desert beauty, minimal shrubbery, beautiful rose-colored stone, a blanket of stars to wrap yourself in at night. Or maybe you'd like to try to achieve the vibe of a crystal clear alpine lake, smooth as glass, nestled between two craggy cathedral-like peaks in the Rocky Mountains. Whatever the vibe that you're trying to create, take a moment now to make a ceremony to help create that container and that vibe. For me, I'm going to be burning some of the holy wood, Palo Santo, to help create the vibe I am trying to achieve in the kitchen today. So, oh, Palo Santo, please bless us. We burn you in honor. Please create this container of love. Oh, Palo Santo, we love and honor you. Create this container of love. Thank you, Palo Santo. Bless you. And thank you out there for bearing witness to my moment of ceremony. And please know that I am feeling energetically each and every one of your ceremonies, the vibes you're setting, the containers you are creating. Let me play my saxophone tune. It's got me feeling over the moon about the ingredients list and that we all coexist. Saxophone tune, ingredients list. Let's all coexist. All right, brothers, sisters, and non-binary family members. Now that we've set our intentions, created our safe space and container, it's time to dig into the meaty goodness, or I guess I should say in this case, planty goodness of our ingredients list. You can read the entire ingredients list below, but let me introduce these items to you now because I'm really excited to share these beautiful items that will help comprise our conscious plant-based hamburger. Now, today, the universe is calling me to introduce these item lists through movement and dance, and so let me begin with one of the most important items, the burger bun. I've used the Alvarado Street Bakery freshly sprouted wheat burger bun. You know, a freshly sprouted wheat is going to add so much more energy, that energy of new life bursting into the world, and, you know, take a dish that is typically maybe not the most nutritionally dense and energy magnifying, and add a little extra kick of health and positive vibes to the dish. Now the next item is really calling my name. It is, of course, the avocado. And the avocado is going to really give so much juicy goodness to this burger. Add those good fats that our joints need, and it's a beautiful, beautiful food. Now, I must mention consciously that I'm based here in California, where this avocado was grown, and depending on your geographic location or the time of season where you're watching this and when you're watching this, you might have to think about the carbon footprint associated with having an avocado on your conscious burger and if that is the right choice. So I'm going to leave that to you. Now, the next menu item is the onion. I've chosen a beautiful red onion, and it has a strong, forceful flavor that is really going to kick our taste buds with some beautiful energy and vibes, and we thank you, onion, for joining us in this ceremony, and we're just going to need a little bit to go a long way. Now, the next item that we will need for this dish is, of course, the tomato. Now, you might be wondering, that doesn't look like a normal tomato on a classic hamburger. That's because I've chosen an heirloom variety. It's got a deep purple color, and of course, I always try to choose heirloom produce when I can because it has a story, a history, a past. It's been nurtured by our previous generations, and so it energetically aligns and connects with us in a way that gives us ancestral power. So the next item is a really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful item, and that is a nice bag of fresh greens, some nice purple and green leafy greens to add on top of the burger. And you know, leafy greens have a beautiful guiding energy for the rest of the flavors in this dish. They kind of serve a parental energy, helping to guide the other flavors, to mute them and add some freshness and help them dance together in a beautiful ceremony with our taste buds. Now, the next item is really, really one of my favorite items, and this is the Primal Kitchen Chipotle Lime Mayo, made with avocado oil, no sugar added, cage-free eggs. It's Whole30 certified, paleo-friendly, and of course sugar-free. And you know, this item of course makes our burger non-vegan, but for our hashtag vegan friends, you could easily substitute a nice veganese mayo or any sort of soy or plant-based mayonnaise that you're feeling called to by the universe, called to add to your bun. And you know, I find the mayonnaise or the seasoning type of spread that you're going to use on any dish is always incredibly important to honor the other ingredients with, and to have something as clean and special as this Primal Kitchen Chipotle and Lime Mayo, I think is one of the best ways to honor the rest of our ingredients. Now, the next item is a really good one for our hashtag vegan friends, and that is, of course, the Miyoko's cashew-based cheese. I love nut-based cheeses, and cashews especially have a golden, full energy that we can really take out into the world and spread out there. And Miyoko's is a beautiful USDA certified organic company that makes a beautiful cheese, and I'm using the classic chive, and I'll spread this across the burger later to make it the classic American cheeseburger. So this is a great option for our vegan friends, and is going to add so much nutrition and energy to this dish. Now, the last item on our list today is, of course, the headliner, the entree of the dish, although I never like to rank things because I find that very obtuse, but this is the burger patty. And I've chosen today the Organic Sunshine Burgers since 1983. It's a whole food plant-based burger, and there's many, non-meat, plant-based burger patties that you can choose from at your typical grocery store, although I would always only recommend to shop at your independently owned local organic and natural food store. And today, the Sunshine Burger, this one is made from black beans, cilantro, and jalapeno. It's the Southwest Burger, and it's, of course, gluten-free, no sugar added, USDA certified organic, and non-GMO project verified, as all of the items that I'm using today are, of course, certified organic. And that brings an end to everything that was in our reusable grocery bag. Don't forget to bring those when you go shopping. And this is our ingredients list. So, let's move on to the next step in the process.
Ukulele, ukulele, ukulele for Satan, ukulele for Satan, hail Satan, ukulele, ukulele for Satan, hail Satan, ukulele, ukulele for Satan.
So, the next step is really up to you, but I am going to choose the path of love and honor for my vegetables through a quick bath for those leafy greens and that beautiful, delectable heirloom tomato, because I think that this bathing is a great way to honor the energetic work they've done to gain their shape and color and nutritional density. So, let bath time begin.
For this little scene in between, I gotta get these veggies clean. From cleaning queen to scrubbing machine, I gotta get these veggies clean. For this little scene in between, I gotta get my veggies clean. Rub them, love them, scrub them, gub them, gotta get my veggies clean. It's bath time!
Okay, tribe. Grab that chopping board and get your best, most moral blade for our cutting ceremony. And invite your tomato, avocado, and onion friends over the board and help guide them shamanistically to lose their original forms and gain a new, more synchronistic form that will help them dance the dance of this ceremony, of this art, of this love that we are calling cheeseburger.
Well, my camera decided to stop, so now I'll pretend to chop.
Okay, now is one of the most important steps in this process. We, as culinary shamans, must commune with one of the most vital ingredients to this dish. Of course, I'm referring to the burger bun. The foundation of our house, the roots of our tree, the thing that will ground this energetically aligned and conscious meal. And so take a moment to talk with the bun and see, does it prefer to go into a toaster oven and take a little sauna and become warm and toasty? Or instead, does it prefer to enter this ceremony in the same way it entered our homes, fresh and ready to eat? And of course, give it a little bit of a heads up about the way you plan to honor it through the dressing of the bun, the amount of dressing you will apply in love and honor, and the non-violent way in which you will go about doing this dressing.
Hey, yo, dress that bun. Mayo it up, let's make it fun. Remove that pit and let's get lit. Avocado, tomato, let's add lettuce to it. Let's keep it cool, let's keep it crisp. Remove that pit and let's get lit. Mayo it up, let's make it fun. Hey, yo, dress that bun.
All right. Fellow tribe members, medicinal food lovers, now it is time to honor an important element that has helped us as a species proliferate. Of course, I mean the element of fire that we now contain in our homes on our stovetops. Take a minute to honor this element that we can now control within our homes and call it into ceremony and let its flames help to heat our food, our sustenance that will help to feed and nourish our Let there be fire, let there be fire, let there be fire, flame blue and powerful, we thank thee. Flame blue and powerful, we thank thee. Now, before we add the burger to the pan, I'm gonna cheese my burger up now rather than later in the hopes that I can create a delicious and very melty patty. This up and ooh, that looks like it'll be good, and we'll take some of our Miyoko's cheese here and add a little bit of that to our burger. Oh yeah, do you see that way that just spreads right on there? Really, really beautiful, delicious, delectable.
I dance a beautiful, holy, cheesy burger patty dance.
All right, now it is time for a very, very important and final step. We need to oil up our cooking utensil that so many of us like to call a frying pan. Then just throw your burger patty in there and let the beautiful, powerful flames of your stove warm and bring life to this patty. Let it close the circle on this final step of the ceremony that we call cooking.
You can consider me a happy man. The food is frying in the frying pan. The onion and the burger patty cooking up, making us fatties. Not really, it's all plant-based. It's vegan and healthy-faced. You'd be amazed. Subscribe.
Let's go ahead and add our beautiful bun there, and let's throw some nice grilled onions on top. I like them a little bit burnt and smoky like that, nice and caramelized and delicious. All right, that's it. We've taken the burger patty out of the pan. We've assembled all of the ingredients and pieces and helped them energetically and synchronistically join together to create something new, beautiful, and fulfilling that we call a cheeseburger. So, the only thing left to do is dig in and enjoy. But as always, when you're cooking in your mom's kitchen, don't forget to wash the dishes.
Well, the burger recipe is complete, and the cooking process is done. All that's left is to sit down and eat and watch the setting sun. 'Cause the burger is made all of plans, and I'm sick of living at home. I need my own kitchen, it's killing me, so I can leave my mom's alone. The burger is ready to eat, and it has zero meat.
All right. Much like every great story, the show must come to an end. Every book must have a final chapter. Every sentence must be followed by a period. We all, as beings on this planet, live and thrive on a slow walk towards returning to the soil from which we came. And so, we bring a close to our show here in my mom's kitchen. The only thing left to do now is to enjoy the delicious, nutrient-dense, energetically aligned, non-violent, plant-based, conscious cheeseburgers that we've cooked up today, and to let our souls be filled up, to be breathed into by these beautiful ingredients and and to let them breathe light and love into our souls that we can then take out into the world and share with the other people around us who maybe need a little bit more light and love in their lives. Because that is what conscious cooking is all about. So thank you for joining me here today in my mom's kitchen, for letting me be your culinary shaman, and for joining me on this nutritious journey. Until next time, I have been Patrick Heartlove Moore, and this has been Cooking in My Mom's Kitchen. Namaste.